double bonus situation. How quickly do you foul if you're UNC? I think you're trapping the first pass. You're going for steals. Once you get past that.
All right, what's up, guys? Thanks for those who stopped by. It was a game I had to check. I had to look at the football game all the way through. For those who don't know, I'm sure you all know, you Carolina fans. Carolina could not hang on in double overtime. State ended up winning. Carolina had a chance to tie it up again, but we missed the field goal. Yeah, we missed the field goal, so State wins again. Bad thing about that for the guys is they got to wait a whole nother year to try to get some get back. So Carolina, in this game, they're down 3. A quick foul. 18.1 seconds is a 3-point game. Hall's got to go down here and hit these free throws.
He's not a bad choice for a player to foul, statistically speaking. Romulus, Michigan. Iowa State by way of St. Bonaventure.
Oh, that almost rattled out. That makes the Iowa State fan base breathe a sigh of relief right there. It's little. 18.1 seconds on the clock. North Carolina trailing. Carolina has one timeout. He hits both of them. Gonna have to push it. Iowa State puts a little token pressure on. Here comes Love. Oh, we're using a lot of time. Vicky Black, you're gonna have to pull it. It is stripped, and it's all she wrote right there, baby. With 7.7 seconds on the clock, Carolina sends Iowa State back to the line. So, like I stated before, earlier this year, talking to someone yesterday, my niece, like, do you think we're going to go undefeated? She was like, oh, heck no. But this loss right here, once again, they'll get everything that Coach Davis says from now on will be listened to a little better. I wasn't able to see the whole game, so I don't know exactly how things went down. I don't know how things went down, but I don't know if it was our defense. I don't know if we had turnovers. In fact, I actually can find out here. Can take a look. Wait a minute, I already got this. Don't you, Coach? No.
Hubert Davis wanted to make sure to congratulate Caleb Grill as does the rest of the North Carolina staff. The game of his life, 31 for Grill. Number 1 goes down. November Madness here in Portland. Let's take you to the Bahamas, Tennessee, Kansas, to the battle for Atlantis.
That pass, it's a little wild.
Jermon, your birthday? 2 losses in one night on my birthday. Oh man. Hey, glad we couldn't do anything about the losses, man, but hey, happy birthday. Look at there, my daughter hooking her dad up with a, what's that? That's a super chat. Appreciate it, Camilla. Appreciate it. Hey, Edgermon. Hey, man. One more day. One more birthday. Keep hanging in there, man. Congratulations and many more. Happy birthday. All right. Yeah, we, two games. You know, just went down in defeat today. But Carolina, since I didn't get a chance to watch this game, bits and pieces of it, let's take a look. So, Baycock, 13 points. You know, everybody's gonna try to figure out a way to stop Baycock. 13 points and 9 rebounds. Nance at 7, Black 6. You know, Leaky Black is he's scoring a few points. Like I said, Leaky Black, he averaged like 10 to 15 points. He might be able to get in the pro on defense. But anyway, RJ Davis, 15 points. Love, 12. Johnson, 8. Trimble, 2. Dunn, 2. But, wow. Holmes had 22 points, and Grill was he was hot. The Grill was hot tonight for Iowa State. 31 points. 31 points. He was 7 of 11 from 3-point land and 11 for 15 from the floor. Wow. And Jones had 10 points. So Iowa now. Hold up. I thought Iowa was a top 10 team. Evidently not. Nope. I could have sworn I heard that yesterday. All right, but anyway, Carolina goes down, their first defeat of the year. Some would say the first time we've actually played a team that is Carolina's played a team that's at their level. But we've seen it. I've tried to say that, you know, these teams that are definitely not at Carolina's level. These unranked teams and these 1AA teams, some of them we've been playing. I've tried to say they're good. They're teams that are good in their conference. So we can't look at that and say, hey, Carolina is not playing at their level. And I guess now you can say I was wrong. You know, some of these teams we played, we should have blown out the majority of them. All right, I'm talking 20 or more points when you're playing teams like this, but it didn't happen. So here's one thing we know: we got a lot of work to do, but hey, we started slow last year, right? Started slow last year and came along. We've got to get focused and dedicate ourselves on defense. We've got to. We're going to score points. We're going to score some points, even though we only scored, 60, 65 right here. But what I don't think coach is able to get them to understand right now is if we play defense is going to turn into offense. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. I may be wrong with that, but I think defense is going to be the key thing to push us through. In the first half, UNC scored 34 to Iowa State's 32, and in the second, UNC 31, Iowa State 38. You know, really, that's what Portland did to us. Portland actually outscored us. Well, hold up, was it Portland? Not Portland. It was a team, the last team we played before we got in this tournament. I can't remember who it was. I can find out really quickly though. James Madison. All right, believe it or not, James Madison outscored us in the second half.
Goes that pass. It's a little wide.
And that is exactly what happened here with Iowa. The biggest difference is when we played James Madison, we had a comfortable lead there at halftime, if I'm not mistaken, and scored just enough to keep us ahead in the second half. But hey, something we definitely gonna have to work on. Man, I hate those rankings. I hate the rankings. I hate for Carolina to be ranked so high. Like, I loved it last year. You know, the 2 years before, 3 years ago, we ranked 15, and then we were, or was it 10, and then 15. And then last year, it was like, hey, we're not even going to rank you guys. Like, you don't even rank. You're like, I think we were in the top, maybe the top 50, all right? But not the top 10, not even the top 25 where we ranked, if I'm not mistaken. And no pressure on us. So I tried to talk myself into thinking, hey, we're ranked number 1 now. That's not really going to get in their head, and I still don't think it is. I think they're handling it that good. I don't think that's what they're thinking. The players, I don't think that's getting in their head, and they've got pressure on them. I don't think that's the problem, the issue. I think we got to get refocused on defense. Refocus on defense. The offense is going to come. Let's get 10 to 15 extra points on defense. All right, 10 to extra points on defense, and I think Carolina will be all right. Now, do we have what it takes to win the national championship? Well, there's one thing, definitely we got the experience. We have the experience. That's why all these guys came back, because we have the experience, and they figured we could do it. And I still think we can do it. However, these guys are definitely, they gotta dedicate themselves to defense. And I know Coach Davis is preaching that. I guarantee you he's preaching it. What do you guys think? $65-70. Go Jayhawks next. Punkalicious. There's a. You got another thumbnail. Okay. Rodney Sessoms, good evening and happy holidays, everyone. Both our football and basketball teams didn't show up this evening. Yep. What's going on, Rodney? Rodney Sessoms. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Punkalicious, I didn't see you yesterday, so happy Thanksgiving. Everybody, that's my daughter right there, Camilla Chantel. Camilla C gave her dad a super chat. Sean Crawley, if they let 2 guys beat them, plus still couldn't close with 7-point lead with 3 minutes left. Have to finish games. They're going to lose more, but next 3 will be extremely tough. Got to buckle down. Yep. Hey, thanks Punkalicious for hitting that thumbs up. I appreciate it. This is going to be a quick one because the game is already over, but yeah. I would appreciate you guys to hit that like button. Have a good one, everyone. I know it will be hard, but everyone enjoy the rest of your weekend. Yep. You too, Jermon. You too. Guys, hey. I gotta watch my Panthers. I gotta watch the Panthers. So you guys, this Sunday, couple of days, come back and check me out. I'll go ahead and get that thumbnail up. You guys can go ahead and hit that like button. before the game even starts. And we'll see what these Panthers do against the Broncos. One of my fam, T-Time. That's T-Time's team, the Broncos. So we're gonna see what the Panthers can do with the Broncos. Hey, it's always something interesting or something that at least gets you to watch a little bit of the game going on with the Panthers. And this time is Sam Darnold, if I'm not mistaken, has been named the starting quarterback. So with the merry-go-round of quarterbacks, I think Sam Darnold has worked his way back into the starting position. Baker Mayfield as a backup, and PJ Washington is still nursing the injury. Not PJ Washington, PJ Walker. Speaking of PJ Washington, let's see if the Hornets were able to win. They did win the other night. Now they beat the 76ers without Joel Embiid, and of course, Gordon Hayward re-injured his shoulder again, so he's gonna be out indefinitely. Broncos Panthers at 1 o'clock Sunday. Let's see, NBA. All right, so that game is already played. Let's see if I can find it. Nope, not yet. I cannot find it. Michael Smitty, get it together before Clemson, or it's gonna get uglier. Yep, no cupcakes in basketball. Thank you, Hills Nation. Thank you, Coach. Hey, no problem, Michael. Hey Siri. What? Hornets win? Hey Siri. What's the score of the Hornets game tonight?
Here's what I found.
The Hornets won 110 to 108. All right, Hornets, 2 in a row. They beat the T-Wolves. Yes, sir. Hey, what am I doing? I could find it right here. All right, NBA scores. I just want to take a look at it and see who did what. All right. Out of here. Okay, so the Hornets win. Kelly Oubre with 28 points. All right, Jaden McDaniels 2. That's R. McDaniels. That's his twin brother. Rudy Gobert. That's right. Rudy Gobert plays for the Timberwolves now. 17 points. Towns, big guy in the middle, scores 19. Russell 20. Edwards 25 points. Anderson 6. Reed 7. So Ja Morant must be hurt. Hang on. Am I saying that right? Towns, Russell. No. My bad. Ja Morant does not play for these guys. He plays for other. Okay, I got you. Rivers 4 points and Noel 8. Okay. So North Carolina. My bad. I know Ja Morant doesn't play for these guys. All right. So our McDaniels, hang on. Did he and his brother score 8? No. He scored. Okay. Jalen McDaniels scores 8 points. P.J. Washington, 16 points now. You can say what you want about P.J. Washington, guys. Here lately, he's coming into his own. I mean, I like the way he's playing basketball. Like, he's more offensive minded. But I don't want to say he's more offensive minded. The game has slowed down for him a little bit. Looks like he's taking advantage of what's been given to him. And now I can't help but think what he and Miles Bridges that got in trouble. And it's not over for Miles Bridges. We don't know what's going to happen. You know, I don't know how the Hornet fan base is gonna accept him back. But there's been some things that have happened, you know, with he and his estranged wife or girlfriend that might make people think a little bit different. And that's all I'm gonna say. Plumlee, 3 points. How many rebounds there? Okay, 12 rebounds. I could deal with that, Plumlee. I wish he was a scoring big man. Rozier, 22 points. Kelly Oubre with 28. Kelly Oubre was 3 of 7 from the 3-point. All right, so he did a lot of his from the floor, hitting 2-pointers, and probably at the free throw line. Free throws 5 of 8. Kai Jones is finally, they're letting Kai Jones get a little bit of playing time. So Kai Jones has been working on getting on the floor, and we're seeing him on the court a little bit. So Kai Jones ends up with 9 points. 9 points. Wow, 9 and 12. There you go, Kai Jones. All right. Kai Jones, 9, 12 rebounds. Nick Richards, only 2 with 20 minutes. Wow, I thought Nick would okay, well, you know. Did he have any blocks? He had 2 blocks. Well, you know, you can't have a night every night. But Nick Richards has been doing pretty good. Kai actually got more playing time than Nick Richards. All right, guys, we got some guys, you know, that's good. Got some guys that are coming off the bench and helping out. Maladon, 14 points. He has been an interesting find. I knew nothing about him. 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Book Knight, 15 minutes, 8 points in 15 minutes. Okay, Book Knight, just settle down, let it come to you there, guy. All right, not bad. Hornets, not bad. Minnesota outscored the Hornets in the first quarter, 34-29. They also outscored them in the second, 28-23. But then I think it was the third quarter that made the difference there for the Hornets. 21-39. Man, I would love to have seen that defensive play right there. Wow. That's an 18-point lead right there. And did just enough to get out of that game. 25-19 went to the Minnesota Timberwolves. But my Hornets, 2 games in a row. All right, I appreciate that. And I appreciate you guys. Listen up. Thank you guys for stopping by, hanging out. Yeah, we 2 teams went down. The North Carolina football team went down today in defeat. Hey, nothing we can. I thought we'd at least be able to get pumped up about it, you know, and come out and just play a little bit better. But something is awry with the defense. Is it that like Jeremiah said, is it the type of defense that's being played against us? Georgia Tech figured it out, and offensively we don't have anything for it. You know, rush 3, drop 8. That it was hard for us to find. You know, I guess running our regular plays instead of looking at what they're doing and modifying it and say, hey, we got to have some guys sitting down in the zone, because they're at the end. Looked like Drake was getting a little bit more comfortable, you know, finding the wide receivers. They're just getting in the zone, sitting down, not just running our regular patterns against this eight defenders in the on the field. So maybe if we play Clemson, maybe if Clemson comes out and tries to do the same thing, which I don't think they will, and they might, we'll be able to still move the ball on them. But we get a decent bowl game, I hope. Yeah, we'll see Clemson ACC title next Saturday. Man, boy, I be a bad taste in our mouth to lose 3 in a row. But anyway, still, even with a loss, it's still a much better season than last year. So then after that game, we come over to the Iowa State and Carolina game, and it looks like Carolina sort of felt, well, we could not score in the second half. Couldn't score in the second half. Or couldn't keep the lead in the second half. Is what I think is a better explanation. And then at the end of the game, right here, at the end of the game, we didn't take care of the ball. I saw 2 bad passes by Baycott. And 2 turnovers. We fouled at the end. They were in the bonus. Sent them to the line. They hit their free throws, and that was it. That was the game right there. So maybe we can learn from this loss. Sometimes an early loss can get your head, can get things reeled in for you really quick. Say, guys, it's not going to be a cakewalk. I don't think Carolina guys are thinking it's going to be a cakewalk anyway, the way we're, sort of struggling against these lesser teams. But now they know. We just a first game against a big team, and we fold at the end, right? So we can play with them, definitely. We're gonna be competitive, but you gotta finish. So Carolina goes down 65-70 to Iowa State. Carolina will no longer be ranked number 1, I'm pretty sure. So we'll see where we fall in the rankings. I'm not even worried about that. Heck, honestly, I wish we'd fall out of the rankings. But even if we did, and somebody else is number 1, we still got this on our shirts. So even though we may not be number 1 any longer, it's gonna still be like, hey, that's one of the teams we need to beat, Carolina. So, all right. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for being here. And I'm getting ready to get out of here. Get a nice night of sleep. I think it's gonna be raining here in North Carolina tomorrow, so I'll just be chilling in the house, I guess. Don't think I'm going to be streaming anything tomorrow, so you guys have a nice one. Remember me on Sunday and check back through to watch the Panthers, another North Carolina team. Let's see if we can get a win from those guys, since the Hornets, our other teams, our Carolina teams, they sort of slid. They were down bad and slid. I hate to say down bad. Didn't win. The Hornets won, so maybe we're switching. Maybe our college team's not winning, so now both the pro teams will win. So we'll see. We got the Hornets winning tonight. They also won Friday. I mean, not Friday, but I think it was Wednesday night. We get a win again tonight by the Hornets, so maybe the Panthers will win Sunday somehow, some way. We got a new quarterback. Every time we put a new quarterback in this year, we've gotten a win, so maybe we'll get a win this time. And believe it or not, the season's just halfway over. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I thank you all for hitting that like button, and I will see you this Sunday. Peace.
Yeah. Yeah.